Exodus chapter 13, verse 19. So we are just now about 30 meters from the wettest place on earth sign, and the mist is lifting a bit, so you can see down. It's pretty steep down here, the river down there, beautiful, the mountains. Yes, it's still misty a bit, so not clear, but I don't know if you'll ever see it clear, but yeah, it's still very nice. So let's continue verse 19. Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for Joseph had made the sons of Israel solemnly swear, saying, God will surely visit you, and you shall carry up my bones with you from here. Now I guess maybe he, at that stage, he was most likely already old, so he would have, God will surely visit you, and you shall carry up my bones with you from here. Okay, maybe a older kind of, I don't know if my impression of an old voice is any good at all here at the moment. Anyhow, so yes, I've spoken a lot about the faith of Joseph ultimately. I know quite a number of Josephs. Yeah, by the grace of God, serving God with the gifts they have. Yeah, I don't want to go into some of them really serving God with the gifts that God gave them. But this is now the Joseph, the original Joseph. And the faith, so you can go and look at as well my videos on Genesis and Joseph's death and how he believed. Unlike his father, he didn't tell them to immediately after his death take the bones. He told them to, he didn't tell them. And so in other words, the bones was there and they had to take the bones with them. And what would that imply is while the bones are there is still the hope. Why? Because Joseph believed that God will lead him out. So with the bones there, not out yet, but knowing that he believed that God will take them out. So that faith of Joseph would have been as well a help to them in believing that God will take them out. Okay, so Joseph, for that reason, I think, maybe not solely, but as well one of the reasons, showed his faith. Like we are waiting for Jesus to come back. Now, we don't have Jesus' bones with us, but we have the bones of so many Christians that died before us. I'm not now Roman Catholic and Orthodox. In other words, I don't believe in these bones that we need to pray to and kiss and all kind of nonsense. Honestly, sorry, it is nonsense. It is nonsense. Okay, but there are dead, buried saints, lots of them, and they are all like Abram, waiting for the resurrection of the bodies when Jesus will come back. So yes, they need to carry, and they did. They took the bones with. Okay, let's move around a bit. Yeah, it's like kind of a bit like God's window. Now, sure, this is not. I don't know. I think this is. On the one hand, it's more beautiful, but on the other hand, God's window in South Africa that is there in the Mpumalanga is a bit different, right? Because there you can look down onto flat world because it's on the escarpment. You're on the edge of the escarpment. We are kind of in the highest part here of the mountain range, but you still have mountains and mountains before you get to the Bay of Bengal. Ultimately. Okay. Oh, there's a village up there as well. Praise God for this beauty. I mean, again, speaking about the Father, look at just this beauty. There was no need for God to make such beauty to show us how beautiful He is. Everything else shows the beauty of God, His grace, His mercy, His justice, His love. Everything shows how great that there's none like God. But then He went and made such beauty as well in creation. So yeah, how great thou art, absolutely. Soli Deo Gloria, for now and evermore. There's none like God. So when you counsel people, let them first see God for the beauty that He is God. Let's try and take this off and go to the edge there more. There's super high cliffs on that side, straight down.